Canned ground beef is one of our favorite foods to eat. So when it's on sale, I buy lots and I spend the day canning. I brown it till it's almost done. Doesn't have to be perfectly done. It'll continue cooking in the canner. I add canning salt. This is only for taste, not necessarily for preservation. I then white the rims with white vinegar. That will take any fat or dirt that happened to get on the rim off. And this is necessary to create a safe seal with your lid. Then I add 3 quarts of water to my canner. Please check the manual for your canner to make sure that you have the adequate amount of water. I didn't show it here, but I also add a squirt of white vinegar, and that will help to keep my jars from going cloudy from the water. I load my canner. I can fit 8 wide mouth quarts in the bottom of my canner and 8 wide mouth pints in the top on the second layer. I put the tray in between, and then I continue to add cans. When you are putting the lid on, please ensure that the space between the lid and the canner is uniform all the way around your canner. Once you have that, you might have to just toggle it a little bit, but once you have that, you're going to start tightening the wing nuts. So start with the 2 opposite each other, then the next 2 opposite each other, and then the next 2 opposite each other. Then you're going to add the heat, and you're going to wait until you have a steady stream. Once you have a steady stream coming out the vent, you're going to set your timer for 10 minutes. I just wanted to show you how I store my rings using an old paper towel holder. After the 10 minutes of the stream, I put the weight on. Please check your manual for your elevation to make sure that you are using the right weight. I can at 15 pounds. Your manual will also tell you how long you need to can specific foods. I needed to can this at 90 because I had quarts of meat in there. After your timer is finished, you're going to turn it off the heat. You're going to wait for the pressure to go down. Make sure your gauge shows a 0 before you lift the weight off. Then you're going to take it off in sections. So 10 minutes with the weight off, 10 minutes with the wing nuts open, and 10 minutes with the lid cracked slightly. You're going to take your jars out and you're not going to touch them. You're going to let them rest overnight so that they cool down slowly. In the morning, you're going to remove the rings. You're going to wash the outsides of the jars. You're going to put them away, and they're going to be ready when you need a meal in a hurry.